Welcome to Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com Time, where we'll sip some wine and review all things rom-com on the Hallmark Channel. I'm Amy.
And I'm Gary.
And today, we're going to be talking about what's going to be premiering in March. Can you believe we're talking about the March movies already?
I can't.
This year
is flying by.
It's crazy.
Where is it going?
I don't know.
It is crazy.
And what's interesting about March is that we have two mysteries out of the gate for the first 2 weeks, and then the third week actually starts Spring Into Love, and then we get 6 brand new movies for Spring Into Love, starting the third week in March. So, but we're only going to talk about the March movies. So we're going to do halvesies mysteries, halvesies Spring Into Love, and kind of go from there. Should we get started?
Let's do it.
All right, so premiering on Saturday, March 7th, is Sugar and Vice, a Hannah Swenson mystery. And this one stars Allison Sweeney, Victor Webster, and Barbara Niven. It is directed by Peter Benson, and there was no writing credit listed yet on IMDb. And I tried to do a little research and did not find it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. So the synopsis here is Hannah finds a body at the grand reopening of the Lake Eden Inn. When a storm traps everyone inside, Hannah must find the culprit before the road clears and the killer escapes.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
That sounds interesting.
Now, Allison, she's doing back-to-back movies. She was just in the final movie for Lovey-Wary.
Right.
Romance at
Hope
Ranch, thank you.
It's a tongue twister.
And now she's going to be in a Hannah Swenson mystery. And, we watched the trailer for this one. There's only a few trailers available for us anyway, right away. And it looks kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of like Clue.
Yes, it does.
When they're all trapped in a mansion or somewhere. And
yeah, and they're all dressed up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you think? What do you think it's going to be like?
I think it'll be good. We've only seen one Hannah Swenson movie, and we really enjoyed it. We started with Hannah with A Pie to Die For.
Right.
I guess that was last spring?
Yes.
Maybe.
I believe it was last spring.
So we started with that one, and we really enjoyed it. I mean, it was a little quirky and campy at times, and Barbara Niven, I mean, we loved her in it, even though she was definitely over the top, but we really enjoyed it. And so I think this one has potential to be really, really good. What do you think?
I think it is. And, I like a little mystery. I like a little over the top when it comes to mysteries, the comedy, the suspense. So I'm looking forward to this because I feel like so far Hallmark has done a pretty good job in 2026. I mean, there's been a hit or miss, but for the majority of the movies, I've really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to realizing what all the clues were, and I didn't pick up on them during the movie because that's usually the case with me. That definitely was with A Pie to Die For. So we'll see. I'm going to really try to watch and see.
Yeah. Well, premiering Saturday, March 14th is the next murder mystery movie called Nellie Knows Mysteries, All Manners of Murder. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
And this is starring Pascal Hutton and Kevin Smith. It was directed by David Strasser and written by Catherine Wagner. So the synopsis of this one is Nellie and Detective Michael set out to solve the murder of a guest while at a lavish dinner. There's only been one other Nellie Knows mystery. And I was going to say that because I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Have you?
No, we weren't doing the podcast when the last one, and we weren't really watching, the mysteries.
Yeah. And that one was A Fatal Engagement, which aired in 2024.
Maybe we should check that one out.
You know what? You're right. I think we will. Just to kind of get a gist of who the characters are and the character building. So
yeah, and the fact that it's coming back leads me to believe that the fan base really liked it, and I know those two are on When Calls the Heart. We're only in season 1 of that right now, so we haven't seen them yet. I don't know at what point they come in, but
Right.
both of them. But actually, we watched the trailer for this one also, and it looked kind of funny.
Yeah, it did.
It had some funny moments in the trailer, so I think I'm hoping we're in for a good surprise for the mysteries at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Again, I love mysteries.
I know you do. You're usually quicker to figure them out than I am. You see a lot of things that I don't.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Premiering on March 21st is Two for Tea, and tea is spelled T-E-E, by the way.
Ooh, what is that about?
This one stars, well, that's the name. This one stars Janelle Parrish and Chris McNally. It was written by Matt Johnson and Justin Wenzel Chang. No director was listed yet on the old IMDb.
Okay. That's interesting. A lot of these, when they first come out, it's like they're lacking information on IMDb.
I know. It's hard to find sometimes. The synopsis is, T is a Chinese-American pottery artist who meets new community center handyman Will. As she learns about her family's traditions through art, can she and Will save the center from closure? Ooh.
Will they?
What do you think? Well, we love Janelle Parrish.
Yeah.
We're not as familiar with Chris McNally. Again, another One Calls the Heart actor that we have not seen yet since we are on season 1.
Yes.
So, but I know he's really popular over there on the One Calls the Heart.
Well, we're getting there. We only have how many seasons?
Right. We're a little behind. Well, and it sounds interesting too, because we're getting a third pottery scene.
I know.
We had two, right? So far in 2026. Very,
now we're getting a third.
Very the movie Ghost-esque, right? We're getting, and she's full on, she's a pottery artist. So we're definitely going to get
some sitting
some
behind.
pottery scenes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, it's just kind of funny that's the route it's been going this year so far.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But I wonder if they're going to continue the theme. That'd be interesting if they do.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So Two for Tea, excuse me, is the first movie of Spring into Love.
Okay.
First of the 6 brand new Spring into Love movies.
Yes.
Now, also premiering on March 21st is the new TV series Hope Valley 1874. I was going to say, speaking of One Calls the Heart, this will be exclusive to Hallmark Plus and stars Bethany Joy Lenz and Benjamin Ayers. The first episode was written by Alfonso H. Moreno and Miriam Van Ernst. It was directed by Mike Rawl. I did notice that Lachlan Quarmby from Providence Falls is also going to be in Hope Valley 1874.
Okay. All right. That's going to be good.
The synopsis for the series is, it follows Rebecca Clark, who travels from Chicago to the Western Canadian frontier with her 11-year-old daughter, but must accept help from local rancher Tom Moore when her wagon breaks down.
Oh, you hate when them wagons break down, man. Because it's not like you have a spare, right?
What do you think about this one?
I'm actually looking forward to it.
I am too.
I just feel like, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to it.
You're just looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think we won't. I'm guessing if you watched When Calls the Heart, you may pick up on some nuances, but I don't think that will definitely be a requirement to have seen all 13 seasons of When Calls the Heart before you watch Hope Valley, because it is a prequel. And when we've seen the trailers for this also, and it's interesting because I can't help but think of Yellowstone.
Exactly.
And all the spinoffs, right?
That.
Like
I was going to say that.
1923, and it's just, and I know, and look, it's Hallmark is going to be very different than Yellowstone,
right?
Which we love. We love all the versions so far of Yellowstone, but I don't know. I mean, I think I'm hoping we're going to be pleasantly surprised. I'm hoping, even though it's a Hallmarkified version,
right?
Sort of, of well, it's not a Hallmarkified version of Yellowstone, but I keep thinking of Yellowstone, and I know it's going to be different,
right?
But we love, Benjamin Ayers and Bethany Joy Lenz, so I'm hopeful. I think it's actually going to be really good.
Now, my question is, are there going to be like descendants and stuff like that? I mean, or is it kind of like
I
Yellowstone? Remember, we were trying to figure out where
Yeah,
the
we needed a
lineage
family tree.
was. Yeah,
We
like
needed a
who belonged to
flow
who,
chart of
and
a family tree, just like we do for the way home. And
yeah,
I don't know. I would guess so. I would guess maybe Hardee's would be able to, when they watch it, they
hmm
would be able to say, "Oh, that's the great grandmother of so and
right,
so, or grandmother of because When Calls the Heart started in when 1910, right?
yes, I
I
think so.
believe
12 years,
ish.
yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I,
Yeah,
I think it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
me too. All right, now on to the final movie of March, which premieres March 28th. It was originally called The Crown Jewel of Love, but has been renamed to A Royal Setting. Bum, bum, bum.
Dun
This
dun
one
dun.
stars Dan, Jeanette. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, I
Yes.
believe so. I believe so.
And generally, it was written by Ashley Gordon and W. Stewart. The director was Bradley Walsh. And the synopsis of this one: Ruby, a world renowned gemologist, is hired by Prince Luca to restore the crown jewels and design his
Hmm.
crown's challenging tradition and complicating his relationship with his mother, the Queen.
Isn't it always complicated? I have to say, did you say Jen Lilly? I wasn't sure if you said her name.
I think I
Dan
said Jen.
Jeanette and Jen Lilly. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I
I'm just
did.
making sure.
Yeah, generally.
Um,
If I didn't, I apologize.
there's always a mother involved, isn't there, when it
And it's
comes
always
to
royals.
royalty?
Always. What is with the
There's
royals?
always a
Come on.
complicated relationship somehow with the mother and
Man, I can't believe it.
oh gosh, but I love, gosh, I'm a sucker for a good royal movie.
I know. A lot of
So
people don't like the royal
I
movies
know,
with
I know.
Hallmark, but I just think they're just, it's a good just sit down, relax, and just watch, and then
Yeah, if
just
they're
go
done
with it
well. I mean,
type movie.
we loved the Royal We.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed the Reluctant Royal,
Yep.
right? Like we
Yeah.
had Royal-ish was kind of cute last year. Like, I'm talking about last year's Royal
Mm-hmm.
films. So I think this has potential, and I really like Dan Jeanette. I'm
Yeah.
not as familiar with Jen Lilly. I believe she was on Hallmark previously, and then went to um, maybe Great American Family,
Right.
which we don't really watch for no reason other than we just haven't.
Right.
So I'm just not as familiar with her
Me
as I
either.
am Dan Jeanette, but I think it has potential.
And it's funny because he plays a lot of royal in a
I
lot of the
know.
royal
I
movies.
know. And he's
So,
not, right?
right,
He's
So I find that interesting.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
must
Well,
really like to do them
I think I think we're in store for some good movies
in March. Yeah.
in March. Yeah. I mean, we've had, Hallmark's been doing really well since the
hmm
beginning of the year. I think we've had a few misses,
Yes.
wouldn't you say, so far? But generally overall,
Right.
what we've really liked
I agree.
a
I've
lot,
given some high
So
ratings.
so
Woo.
yeah, so I'm looking, which one do you think you're gonna like the most out of March?
Um, that's uh, well. I tell you what I'll do. I'll pick one of the mysteries and then one of the
Oh,
regular ones.
okay.
So I'm gonna go with the Sugar and Vice,
Hmm.
although it's kind of hard because we haven't seen any of the one Nelly knows mysteries.
Right.
Um, and as far as the other two, I don't know. Them ghost scenes have been working so far,
They
so
have been. They
I think
really
I'm gonna
have
lean a
been.
little bit more toward Two for Tea.
Two for tea.
Yeah, those are gonna be my two
Oh,
uh,
it would be so
anticipated
hard
movies
for me
for
to decide.
March.
I would probably go with Sugar and Vice. If we're gonna split it up like that, I would go with
Right.
Sugar and Vice and the Two for Tea.
hmm
I'd probably like Sugar and Vice. But having said that, I do think that based on the trailer, that Nellie Knows Mysteries looks kind of cute and fun also. So, but we just we're not as familiar. We just really liked one of the Hannah Swenson mysteries. So
the one we watched.
We're only basing that on one so far. So, but I do want to watch. We'll watch that Nellie Knows Mysteries, the first one, A Fatal Engagement. We should watch that. That would be fun to watch.
We will.
Before the new one airs. So, yeah, I'm with you. I'm hoping for, fingers crossed.
Yes.
For more good films from Hallmark in the spring. All right. I know we have some more in May that we're looking forward to, and we'll talk about that later. But
yeah. So is that a wrap?
That is a wrap.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank you guys for listening and also watching us over on YouTube.
Definitely. And be sure to follow us wherever you get your podcasts and on social media so you don't miss a thing. Until next time. Cheers.
Cheers.